Visibility is a very important concept about classes. Using visibility, you can control access of properties and methods of a class. Or in simple words, visibility defines that where and when you can see and access the properties and methods of a class. There are three levels of visibility: public, protected, and private. These three levels define whether a property or method can be accessed outside of the class and in the classes that extends that class. Public. The first level is public. This is high visibility level. This level has no restrictions, which means if the visibility of a property or method is public, then that property or method can be accessed by any code, whether that code is inside or outside the class. So the value of a public property can be read or changed from anywhere in your script. If we don't define any visibility of a property or method, then the default value will be public. Protected. The second level is protected. Protected properties and methods can be accessed from inside the class they're declared in or in any class that extends that class. They can't be accessed from outside the class or subclass. The third level is private. It is very restrictive level. If a property or method is defined as private, then it can only be accessed by code that is inside the class. If you attempt to access the private property or method outside the class, PHP generates a fatal error. When we declare a property in a class, first we write the keyword public, private, or protected, depending on the visibility level we want to give to the property, followed by the property name. So here in our dress class, now we have declared color as public and fabric and design as private properties. Now in method, this display info method is public and hello world method is private. We are not discussing protected properties and methods here because they are related to inheritance, so we will discuss it there. And at last, we are creating an object of dress class. First, we are calling this public property and public method here. Let's see the result. No error. And now here we are calling this private property fabric and design and this private method hello world with this dress object. So let's see the result again. And a fatal error. Any method that is inside these curly brackets of the class can access the private properties and methods of this class. Like this display info method, it is accessing these two private properties. And this code is outside of these curly brackets. So it is not allowed to access private properties and methods. Or you can say that any code that is outside of these curly brackets cannot see the private members. They are hidden for outside code. That is all about visibility. The end.